Odegaard.
Viven en un country. Andan en BMW para arriba. Los fines de semana se cogen a las mejores minas. Morfan bien todos los días. El día anterior al partido durmieron tranquilamente en un hotel 5 estrellas y se rascaron la verga durante 24 horas sin hacer nada, jugando al ping-pong y al pool y a la play. Juegan al fútbol todos los días de su vida. Los botines, $6.000, $5.000, no sé cuánto salen. Ponele 3.000 mangos, 4.000 mangos. Están vendados por un kinesiólogo. Están bien comidos, están bien entrenados. Las medias, que son las que no te cortan la circulación, los pantaloncitos, que son los de los huevos, que no te raspan los huevos, la camiseta te estira la espalda, es la que no transpira, que sale 800 pesos, no sé cuánto sale una camiseta para jugar al fútbol. La pelota es perfecta, 120 euros. Inflada con un barómetro a 8 bares. La cancha no tiene un solo pozo. El arco tiene 7,20 metros por 2,40. Te aplauden cuando salís a la cancha. La concha de tu madre, ¿no sabés parar una pelota?
Saliba!
Oh,
They queued up.
Bro, that was me yesterday, guys. That was me yesterday. That was me yesterday. That whole speech he gave, that was me yesterday, bro. I was tapped, gone. But anyway, welcome back to the Gooner Lounge, guys. Welcome back to another live stream, another show, another video on the channel. Big ups to Ali. Hey, listen, I don't give a shit about the copyright, man. I actually don't give a shit about the copyright. But listen, big up to everybody who's tuned in. Big up to everybody who's watching on the replay. Make sure you smash the like buttons. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, guys. We are here, man. We are here, man. I mean, listen, guys, I want you guys to make sure you're liking the video, man. I want you to make sure you're smashing the like button as well. Did I say like the video and smash the like button? Bro, my head is everywhere, man. My head is everywhere and not here right now. But guys, listen, we're back. Gooner Lounge. We're gonna be speaking about Chelsea game. We're gonna be speaking about the season, title hopes, whatever, and speaking about what we need to do from now on to the future. I see Luis in here, bro. Just try, Luis, wallahi, Luis, bro. Luis, bro. Just we'll speak on it, man. We'll speak on it. Big up to Luis. Big up to Luis in the building. Like Luis is just holding on for dear life right now, bro. He's just like, bro, listen, it's not over yet. It's not over. Big up to the lads. I am joined by man like V in the building, man like T in the building, and man like Dow in the building for the first time. Debutant on the channel.
Thank you very much.
W's for Dow in the chat. Absolute legend. I always like the neon that's going on in the back. It's just
I got some lights going on back and forth up there.
Yeah, it's nice, man. It's nice. How are you guys? How you guys all doing, man? Apart from football, guys, how you lot doing personally?
Personally, great, man. Going to Miami tomorrow, so let's go. I can get off for a week, take my mind off this absolute shambles of a club for once, you know, and just decompress, not think about football at all for 6 days. Let's go, man.
Beautiful.
Big up, man.
Let's get ready for Thanksgiving in a couple of weeks. And
you're on mute.
And then I'm up to. I'm muted. Oh.
No, not you.
No, up to Thanksgiving the next couple of weeks, and then up to Maui and Hawaii second week in December.
Yeah.
And then Florida in February. I got to go to Florida in February for a wedding.
Have you got a Hawaiian shirt? That's the real question. Have you got a Hawaiian shirt?
I don't think it fits anymore, though. I haven't been there since like 2018. I don't think it fits anymore. It was a little.
I don't know. I don't think it fits.
I might have to get to the store and find me some silk, something silky. I don't know. We'll see. But Hawaii in December is pretty nice. I mean, it's not like scorching hot, you know, like it would be in the summertime. It's about high. I don't know. It's probably about, let's say, 7 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is Celsius for you guys, but it's pretty nice and calm weather. So looking forward to it.
Nah, big up to you, man. Big up to you, T. What you saying, my broski? You good?
Yeah, I'm chilling, bro. I'm still on my small little vacation. I'm thinking about maybe going to Turkey to celebrate the 10th of November, which is past, but we celebrate it for a whole week. So it's basically uh, it's when you know Atatürk.
Yeah.
You guys know Atatürk? Yeah, that's basically the guy that saved Turkey in the past. Blah blah. He,
I think
Oh, I
it's
see. Okay.
Yeah, that's his death memorial, the 10th of November. So we basically honor him for a whole week, and yeah, so it's a little bit festive in Turkey. So I probably plan on visiting my grandma for maybe a weekend or something. It's a few hours with the flight, so it's not that far. So so I'm chilling. But
okay.
apart from that, yeah, I'm chilling, bro.
Yeah.
It's been a tiring few weeks. Let's just say that, to say
It's
the
been the
least. You
whole
know what
like.
I'm saying?
Extremely.
Bro, how long has it been? Have we won
Nah,
in the
it's
league in like
Bro,
what 4 games now?
been a
5
long.
games.
It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time. I can't lie, man. It's been painful, man. It's been painful, bro. But listen, big up to everybody. Unfortunately, we do have to speak football, so I apologize, guys. I didn't think we'd be saying stuff like this, like apologies. We have to speak football now, and all of this bullshit, bro. Can you imagine? Imagine if you told either one of us that we would sit here and say, be upset to start talking about football, bro. Like at the start of the season, we would have all laughed you out the room, bro. If you
yeah,
if,
bro.
if we got told it.
Let's just do a podcast, bro. F it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah,
bro.
no,
We
true,
might,
yeah.
we might have to, bro. We might have to. I might have to get this panel right here, and we might have to just do one podcast, bro. This might have to be the Gooner Lounge, bro, from now on. Sky Alal. But listen, big ups to everybody, man. Listen, I want to start off with the Chelsea game. I'm gonna give my 2 cents before everybody goes. Obviously, actually, let's before we talk about Chelsea, let me just quickly give a few words regarding this David Coote situation. This is nothing new. This is something that we all knew. Some of these referees do have agendas. Some of these referees do have biased and have stuff against certain clubs, where if they weren't treated in the past like well or anything, they will get when a referee wants to get his get back, bro. He gets his get back. Do you know what I mean? So regardless of what happens, for me, I refuse to keep on talking about the refereeing situation. What David Coote said in that, especially bringing his nationality as a German and everything, is disgraceful, is rude, is in my opinion is xenophobic and racist and it's stupid. You could see that he's had a few drinks, but that gives him no right to sit there and say that
He's
stuff.
had
And
more than a few drinks, man. You see it in his eyes.
Oftentimes, when you have drinks, they say that the alcohol brings out the truth. Well, listen, if that's the truth, then this guy can no longer work in the refereeing PGMO. Well, he can't work as a referee in the English Premier League. It's just that simple. I've seen apparently he was the VAR official when Rodri done the handball against Everton. Apparently, this guy was. I think he just refereed their last game. Do you know what I mean? And this video has
against
come out.
Villa,
So
yeah.
it is absolutely disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. And listen, it's not just him. There's been plenty of other referees. Mike Dean was number one for this kind of shit. Mike Dean used to be a camera guy, bro. He loved when the camera was on him. Yeah? If you want to be a fucking cameraman and you like the camera being on you, go to fuck off to GQ fucking magazine, bro. The camera will be on you, bro. You could take poses, they give you clothes, they give you this, they give you that, you can wear it. You know what I mean? Take close-ups, take side profiles, like, bro. This is football, bro. This ain't no fucking modeling agency, bro, where you can sit there and take. Anyway, listen. Basically, to round this off, in my opinion, most of the referees are pricks, and I don't like any of them. I wish that if there was if I had the ability to be able to snap my fingers and we change and we bring in referees from another country, I would do it in a heartbeat, bro. In a heartbeat, bro. Because the referees in this country are absolutely shit. I could bring you 10 people from Morocco, not even trained referees, just 10 people who watch football from Morocco and get them to be the referees, and I guarantee you we'd see better decisions within the first week. Within the first week, we'd see better decisions than these fuckers that sit here and manage the game. But I don't know if you guys want to say anything, but we can move straight to the Chelsea game if you don't have anything else to say.
I think he's fire.
Yeah, go ahead, though.
I think, yeah, he's done, dude. I saw it on Instagram when he was saying, it's like, oh my gosh, you never think that they think that way, but that was pretty much. You think he was drinking more than drinking, Guru?
Yeah, 100%.
Bro,
I mean, those are cold guys, man.
His eyes look glazed, bro. His eyes look glazed.
Yeah.
So you can see he's on something, bro. He's on something.
Man, it's just more crap for the EPL. You know what I mean? It's just more drama that doesn't have to be there. Essentially, it kind of solidifies a lot of what the fans have been thinking over the years. Just of course with the bias, but other than that, I mean, I'm kind of just not surprised. He's still a human being. Obviously, he's got a lot of issues in life, and ban him for good. Just ban him. Let's move on to the next guy. The next shit ref.
Yeah, no. Apparently, there's reports that this is not the last video that's going to be coming out. So I don't know. This international break might be. Yes, dude.
Yeah.
Who's really, bro? Is bro Anonymous? You know Anonymous? You know that group Anonymous, bro? Where they were and they started bringing out news to get rid of all these officials and stuff. Bro, are these Anonymous? But for the Premier League, bro, is this the people?
Who knows? But here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing, right? These people get paid to release these videos. Like, let's say the guy himself who was taking the video went to Daily Mail and said, "Yo, I have very incriminating evidence against one of the refs. How much would you pay me for this?" They're like 15 grand because this is gonna get a lot of exposure.
More,
you know what I mean?
More. Trust me, more.
Yeah, even more. Yeah, there you go, dude.
For those types of videos, my friend has done something like that, and they get quite a fair bit. 15 grand is like little money for them. They for that kind of video, you'll be looking at, I don't even know, man. Like within the 50s, maybe.
Yeah, I think 30,
it's
30
hefty,
50 range.
Hefty money for that, because that is dollar signs for them, bro. That's pound signs for them, because the traction is constant.
It's crazy.
Bro.
Because like every time it goes on a BBC, Sky Sports, anywhere, if let's say they sold it to the Daily Mail, they have to source the Daily Mail.
Yeah,
free
Daily
advertising,
Mail
basically.
Yeah, 100%. Bro, listen, I really hope that all of these referees that have done stuff like this get exposed. I know for a fact Michael Oliver is going to be in there, but enough about that prick. Anyway, let's move back to the football, of course, and let's speak about it, man. Listen, Chelsea.
Can we just not talk about the ref though?
Nah. We're not talking about the refs, bro. That's what other Arsenal fans do. I refuse to go down that route of just speaking about refs. I'm done with it. It was all fun and games before, and I don't forget that Brentford one was the most disgraceful shit I've ever seen. But anyway, khalas, we move on, because that's gonna take me back to bad memories, and I'm gonna start getting vexed. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, Chelsea. Listen, I don't think the performance was necessarily bad. And listen, guys, I know I missed El Hawa. I had a good reason. I had a personal situation where I had to go somewhere. So, guys, I do apologize, but it was an emergency. I couldn't make it. I know people wanted to see me get cooked by Ahmed and Hamza and all of that. Yeah, don't worry, guys. I think I might be able to make it on Wednesday. I'm gonna have to speak because I'm going on holiday very, very soon. So I'm gonna speak with Hussam to see if I can make it for Wednesday, but it might be a bit tight because I'm sorting out a lot of stuff. I'm not really gonna be. This is, by the way, guys, this is the last video you're gonna see for maybe about a week and a half, because I will be in FK's country Do you know what I mean? I'll big up FK. I will be in her country for about a week and a half. Do you know what I mean? So pray for me, guys. It's gonna be cold. I got my big Arsenal jacket. So yeah, listen, man. It's I'm just out here surviving, bro, in Denmark, bro. Do you know what I mean? Big up Denmark.
Nice.
Bro, I looked and it was like 8 degrees, bro.
That's nothing. 8 degrees is nothing.
Yeah, that's chill.
Bro, that's like hoodie weather. What are you
46 degrees.
talking about?
It's like 46.
So
you'll be
okay,
alright, bro.
so guys, this is 8
Bro,
degrees
you are
by
from
the
England.
ocean. Yeah,
you are,
this is 8. This is 8 by the ocean,
bro.
what
You
we
are
doing
you
here,
are
bro?
you are born with bad weather, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah. But listen. My skin cells are born for good weather, bro. Yeah, I like hot weather. I
Same,
don't
bro.
like
Same.
the
You
cold.
see
The
this?
I've
Moroccan
never.
skin cells, huh?
Yeah. I've got. You know how Superman has Kryptonian skin cells. I've got Moroccan skin cells, bro.
God.
Oh my god.
They're only made for the hot weather, bro. I'm only made for hot weather, bro. This right here, the sun needs to beam off of this arm, bro. That's the reality of the situation.
Well, why Denmark will be beautiful. You'll be fine.
All right, listen,
You'll be
man.
fine. Just don't wear
You know what?
Hawaiian.
Yeah,
You'll be all right.
FK's scaring me, man. FK's
Yeah, there you
scaring
go.
me.
Yeah.
Look at this. They promised snow next week. Yeah, I'm not looking forward.
Let's go.
To it. If it
Let's
starts
go.
snowing, I'm gonna be vexed. But anyway,
Lots of pictures.
I thought if it's not snowing, you ain't going.
Hey yo,
this guy is such a piece of shit.
hey yo.
Oh no.
that was a good. That was a
Jeez.
good one, bro.
Right, big up the bunnies, man. Anyway, listen. Let's get straight into it. You know what, mate? Just wanted to see T's face, man. I just wanted to see T's face. For context, guys, T was like, I guarantee you, Saad plays that video at least once.
There you go,
Technically, I didn't play the full video, so doesn't count as a time. So,
bro.
Okay,
Thank God I cleansed my eyes before the stream by watching Osimhen's goals against Tottenham, and you know what I'm saying, and in the last game.
By the way, speaking of Tottenham, mate. Yeah. Love to see it, man. We love to see it, man. Pussios. Fuck Tottenham. Fuck everything they stand for. Fuck their stadium that looks like a toilet bowl and you take a shit in it every week, bro. And it suits what they stand for, bro, because they play in the toilet and they play shit football, bro. It makes sense. It all goes together. It pieces together like a puzzle. All the pieces are there and they just come together. So big up to
look
Tottenham,
at FK's comment,
that.
bro. Look at FK's comment, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Not only did you let TK get cooked on your behalf, now you torture him with Killer Kai video. Yeah, he can hold that, bro. He can hold that. T is a fraud. Don't let him bamboozle you with his kindness on the streams. He's a fraud. Yeah.
No, I haven't known TK for long, but you're the bigger fraud for sure. I haven't heard T say anything fraudulent. So
there you are. There you are. Bro, this guy, Del, just to give context, yeah?
Yeah.
Me and Hooks were the first guys to want Gyökeres. This guy wanted this guy, yeah? He wanted Nico Williams. And then in the group chat, he suddenly said, "Oh, I was the first guy to say I want Gyökeres." No, you didn't, you fraud. This guy, bro.
You know what?
This guy's the biggest fraud, I swear.
It's crazy. It's crazy. That was actually nuts. I got humbled, bro, real quick.
I talked on even on the American Idiot Show with TJ. I admit, I said weeks ago that I wasn't interested in Gyökeres because he's straight out of the Portuguese league. But now I saw him score a hat trick against City. There's nobody there's nobody else really at the caliber right now, I think, at that level, scoring goals in Europe and domestically in his league right now. So that he's obviously the striker we need to get in. I can't think of anyone else right now.
By the way, this makes sense now. Luis is not an Arsenal fan, so what he was saying earlier makes sense. Then he obviously wants Arteta to stay.
Oh, I see. He's playing that card.
Yeah. Luis,
Oh, you guys must
man.
believe. You must
You
believe.
fraud. You're a fraud, Luis. You're a fraud. Anyway, listen, we do need to speak about the Chelsea game. Listen, I don't necessarily think it was a bad performance from us, but too little, too late for us to drop those performances. Too little, too late for the team to try and start scoring goals now. And to be honest, it wasn't even scintillating attacking football. And yeah, for me, the result was just poor. We shouldn't be drawing that game. We should be able to finish those chances. Trossard, you piece of shit. Yeah, I've had enough of you. I've actually had enough of you. I'm done. And T, don't shake your head, bro, because
Bro,
that's the
stop
Bournemouth.
scapegoating
No.
players.
No.
Stop
There's
scapegoating one guy.
No. But here's the thing. Bournemouth, Man City, brother. This guy is bookie, bro. There's something mentally. He's not all there, bro. It's not all adding up, bro. Yeah.
Arteta out, man.
Yes. Yeah. He might be Arteta out. Yeah. Forget about Arteta out for a second because he might be. But the reality of the situation is, I don't like to single out singular players. I don't like to single out one player and say this and this and that. But bro, when everything that goes wrong, major thing that goes wrong in the thing, and you have something to do with it, I have to start to question you. Like, did you not learn after the first mistake? Then you made that shitty pass to Saliba, which put him in a position where you had to foul him and get sent off. So you didn't learn after that mistake.
Just did he make the foul?
Think about it.
Did he make the foul?
But he put the defender in the situation.
Yeah, well, you didn't have
so
to.
Regardless. No. I understand that he didn't have to, but you don't put the first thing in football that you say. Don't ever put your teammate in a position where they're under immense pressure. He's put the ball there in that situation where it's made Saliba and it made Evan Nilsson go one-on-one with the keeper, bro. If Saliba's not there. What if he just outpaces Saliba and Saliba can't catch up to him and he has an open goal? Are we going to sit there and blame Saliba? Or are we going to sit there and blame Trossard? So that's why I blame Trossard. But regardless, listen, Trossard, that guy needs to be dropped for a bit. I don't know what's going on. He needs to clear his head. He needs to reconfigure what's going on because he was saving us last season. Now it looks like he's playing against us. I don't know what's happened in the summer. Martinelli, yeah, he had a decent game yesterday. Still not good enough, bro.
What did he do besides score that goal?
No, he did have a good game. He did have a good game. I think he was going past the player. He was going past the player, and he was getting.
Timber had more successful take-ons than Martinelli. Tell me how that happens.
Because he's doing the overlap thing.
No, hey, Guru. No. Listen, that's Trossard.
But No. It's not Trossard's fault. Trossard's fault is when we have a last minute pass, and the fact that you're trying to say that it's not Trossard's fault and to not blame Trossard, not to single out Trossard when we had that last.
Pretty sure Saliba was offside anyway, bro.
No,
what about the 26?
They put it on two angles. And Cucurella's foot is keeping him on.
Yeah, he was onside.
Keeping him on. He was onside. And the reality of the situation is Trossard decides to put his foot in and then shoot it when it's literally going. Havertz is there, bro. Havertz is sliding, bro. Any touch from Havertz, it's in because it would have gone past Raya. It would have gone
so
past
then you can
Raya.
blame Marino as well because he did the same thing with that soccer cross.
Yeah. And what about the 26th minute when Martinelli missed that one-on-one?
So here's where I don't. Here's why I won't blame. Here's why I won't blame.
That's what I'm saying. You're scapegoating, bro.
I'm not.
The entire team. Tell me one player who played well.
I don't think the attack as a whole was good, of course. But I'm naming the less stinkier shit, and the less stinkier shit for us was Martinelli. Saka wasn't particularly good.
Part of what you're saying about Trossard is too is that we've got to look at like the context of the overall picture. He doesn't like Arteta. I personally don't think they like each other. He used to be the impact player, he was scoring goals. Then he starts right because Odegaard's out, and then he plays on the left, and he's middle, and then he's not starting a couple games. So I can understand Trossard's attitude and fully not being engaged because he doesn't know if he's in or out of the squad from week in and week out. You know, I don't think that he's being used as part of the project that he was sold. It shows his body language. He's 29 years old. I'm over him, to be honest. I'm like, if we can find somebody better, sell him in January. Because to be honest, he just fell out at Brighton. And we just took a chance on a player because he scored a hat trick against Liverpool. What has he has he really been that impressive at Arsenal? He scored some great important goals, but overall, it's not been a very good experiment. And he's 29 years old, and it already contradicts the Project Youth that we've been preaching for the last 4 or 5 years anyway. I'm over it. I just think after yesterday, that was disgraceful. And I agree 100%, Saad. You can critique these characters and bash them when they miss football 101 chances like that, because that's when the concentration lacks. And he obviously messed the whole thing up for Havertz. I'm over the Trossard thing.
I'm livid, bro. That chance right there lives rent free in my head. And the thing is, this is not the first time that Trossard has missed. And the thing is, I let him off last season. And by the way, Havertz is a complete bozo. 100%. We understand that because that game is also on Havertz, bro. But partially there, bro. Trossard. The reason why I get onto Trossard extra is because he is a quality finisher. When he come to my club, I was telling people this guy is top tier at finishing, bro. Yeah, when he gets in front of goal, I'm comfortable in thinking that he's going to put the ball in the back of the net. That's why I'm going to go hard on him. It's the same way that I'll go hard on Saka if Saka misses a one-on-one shot like that. Because Saka should not be missing a one-on-one shot like that. Because I think Saka is an amazing finisher as well. Martinelli, he's been a bozo for about a season and whatever. So regardless of what I'm doing, if he scores a goal, I'm sorry, but in my books, I'm like, fucking hell, that's great. First thing I've seen in a while. Do you know what I mean? When he scores a goal, he starts playing well with Calafiori. I'm like, oh my goodness, we're actually getting performances out of him. But the reality of the situation is, with Trossard, I can't give him the same leeway. I'm not even trying to single him out. I'm legit not. I'm just calling it how I see it.
Because you mentioned 3 games where, you're making it seem like he cost us. But I agree with Dal. You have to criticize these players when they have bad moments and they don't perform in games. But you have to keep the same energy for everyone on the team.
No, 100%. I do keep the same energy for everyone.
Why was Partey and Rice in the center back position when that Neto goal happened? Why aren't they in the midfield? It makes no sense. There's like 6 people in the back line. So there's a lot of things you can criticize. I don't want the entire blame to go on Trossard.
No, but the entire blame is not going on Trossard. I'm just saying that last chance is absolutely disgusting. Why are you getting involved in it? If you can't reach it or you won't get a full connection on it, then just don't touch it. There's always the chance to leave it, especially if Havertz is screaming. And even if you freeze frame it, bro, and watch that closely, you can see him screaming, bro. Leave it, leave it.
Yeah, he was.
You can see Havertz. You can see Havertz screaming, bro. Yeah. Leave it, leave it. And Trossard just wants to have the big moment. So it's the biggest moment in the game, bro. So that's the reason. That's what's most fresh in our minds. But regardless, Thomas Partey and Declan Rice, bro, this guy plays. The thing is, I'm tired of people playing if they're not 100% and then them having to come off halfway through the game. I'm done with it. If they're not fit to play 90 minutes, don't play them. Look at what we done with Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard was fit 90 minutes and he still looked like he could run for another 120 minutes if we had to, bro. Martin Odegaard still probably would have been out running. So, bro, we just need to make sure that these guys are fit and ready to play the full 90 minutes. But listen, I'm not happy with the result. I'm actually very angry about the result. But at this point, I've. This was a must win. Newcastle was a must win, if I'm being completely honest. But this is a must win. We haven't won it. We've now left ourselves in a situation where, to be honest, for me, the Premier League is over unless something crazy happens. It's not 100% over, but in my mind, I'm done with it. We could still catch up to them, but to win the league is mad. To win the league is mad. Do you know what I mean? But listen, I'm just this game is just a massive letdown because this was the time you needed to win. Do you know what I mean? This was the time that you needed to go out there and you needed to get a win. All the pressure was on us, bro. The pressure was on us. Like even at halftime, me, Ash, and T were here, bro, and we were saying like, bro, in that second half, if we don't get a goal by the 70th minute, bro, we have to go all out attack. We have to. If it's still 0-0, we have to, because Chelsea would sit there and Chelsea would be cool and they'll just sit back and they'll just be like, oh yeah, it's all good. We could take a draw. We could take a draw. They could take a draw because they're fighting for top 4, bro. We're trying to get back into the title. So yeah, listen, man, I'm just not happy with the result. I think there were so many performances. Saka, very underwhelming, bro, in Kukure's pocket. And for a player of his stature, that's disgraceful. He obviously came off with an injury. I hope it's all good. I really hope it's not a long-term thing. He was pointing towards his groin. Bro, I'm praying right now it's not a groin tear. Bro, if it's a muscle tear, bro, we might be talking about a month, 2 months, bro. Groin tears are fucked. Groin tears are fucked. So
just finish the season.
Depending on what grade it is, it could be mad. But he was pointing at his groin when he came off. Declan Rice, we know what he has. He has a broken toe. He will be back for after the international break, which is good news because
they're both not going.
A broken toe will you recover from that within a week, bro. It just needs rest and ice and splints, to be honest. But you recover from that. But the more worrying one for me is Saka, and I just really hope that he doesn't play for England. He's apparently gone there to get assessed. Fuck knows why.
No. They pulled out. Saka and Rice both not going.
No, but I saw something apparently that he reported for international duty to be assessed ahead of the games, and then to withdraw.
Because I saw it on Sky Sports. Apparently, Rice and Saka are both not going. So I don't know. Maybe something's changed. Not sure.
I don't know. I saw it in the morning. So if you've seen anything sooner than that, then maybe we'll go with what you've said in it. Because I don't know. I haven't really too tough checked it.
Last like a list of 7 players, like list of 7 starters that are not going. Like Foden's not going, Palmer's not going, Rice, Saka, a couple other people.
Yeah. Listen, I think it's needed. We don't need all of these players to play fucking Ireland and whoever. Who are we playing? Ireland. Let me guess. Ireland and Belarus probably. Fucking hell. Let me see. England fucking fixtures. Let's just have a look. England fixtures. We're playing Greece and Ireland. Fuck that shit. Don't take them. Who gives a fuck about the Nations League? Fuck the Nations League. Fuck everything it stands for. Fuck UEFA, because they're just pulling fucking competitions out of their ass and just putting people into them and just saying, yeah, here you go, more games. Fuck you, UEFA, you pieces of shit. I'm pretty sure it is the UEFA that does that fucking competition, so fuck them. Fucking idiots. But anyway, guys, Chelsea game. I've had my say. Disgusted by the result. Draw was not good enough. It's done. How are you guys feeling about the result, man?
I look at Tigo because he hasn't spoken in a while.
Big up T.
Yeah, for me it's like
feel free to shit on Martinelli if you want to. Since I sat there shitting on Trossard, you can shit on Martinelli as much. I'm not gonna sit there.
I'm not gonna do the whole shameless thing because I look at the bigger issues. I look at the actual issues. I look at the root of the issues because to have a problem, you need to have multiple issues. Okay, because multiple issues create a whole problem. Okay, that's how it works in business. That's how it works in football as well. Okay, at this moment in time, we can single out Trossard, we can single out Havertz, we can single out Saka. But let's be real. Is it Trossard's fault that Mikel Arteta doesn't have a replacement for Odegaard? No. Is it Trossard's fault that he doesn't have a replacement for Saka? No. He even said that in training he wasn't impressed with Sterling, and this is supposed to be the transfer that saved our window, supposedly. You know what I'm saying? That's why my issue is, because I said this before, and I'll repeat it for those that didn't hear it. Trossard in this year alone, in these 11 games, he played 4, maybe 5 different positions. He played left wing, he played number 8, he played number 10, and he played striker in a 4-4-2 with Havertz. Okay, this guy plays different position out of different position, and he keeps playing him in different positions. Okay, and then when his players are fit, he gets benched like he's not important and like he didn't have any impact on this team whatsoever. So when I look at it psychologically, this guy is a 29-year-old in the prime of his career. Okay, from here it's only downhill. Okay, you're not going to improve from this point. Okay, and Arteta just uses this guy as a, how should I say, as a stopgap, as a guy that just fills up a position when someone else is not there. You know what I'm saying? So if he's pissed off, I understand it, first of all. And if he's out form, I understand it as well, because this guy plays everywhere, bro. Everywhere. And sometimes there comes a point where, you know what I'm saying, you can make mistakes, of course. You know what I'm saying? But that Trossard chance may be our biggest chance, but where I look at, and what's the most important thing, is how we set up, how we played, how we took the gas off in the second half, as always. You know what I'm saying? Until they scored, and then we woke up suddenly again, and then we wanted to play again. You know what I'm saying? Every time this team, because of this manager, in the second half, we take our foot off the gas to the point that they come back, and then we wake up and start attacking again, but we do not have the attacking quality to find a goal. And that was literally the whole. How should I say? That was this game in a nutshell. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. So yes, we can look at Trossard and that one position, but how did we get in this situation in the first place? How are we 1-1 against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge when they are underperforming? Okay, they had maybe 3 players that were playing good. And I'm being real right now. Yeah? The only players that were playing good is Pedro Neto, Caicedo, and maybe one of the Cucurella. Other than that, the other guys were average at best. Not even good. They were there for the taken. If we had last year's form or the form of the year before, we would have won this game. And we didn't. And for me, I cannot single out players when there is a bigger issue, which is clear, and that is the manager and how he plays, how he's being a coward in this last few weeks. Okay, let's be real, he's being a coward. And the fact that this board didn't back him properly when he needed more players. It wasn't about quality as much as volume. And we didn't get that volume in this team that we needed. And now we're seeing the repercussions. And this Chelsea game was another example of that, because we don't have a striker to put instead of Havertz, bro. Havertz saw 90 minutes and didn't do shit apart from that offside goal.
Every game is an example of that. Every game is an example of that, T, of what we did not do in the transfer window. Every game. I think where the transition happened to where we've started looking at ourselves more defensively was the Man City game. Because after the Man City game, you can look at the games after that and say, okay, we're more of a defensive formation, defensive stance on here. And then, like you said, I agree 100%. Then we put our foot on the gas. When we put our foot on the gas the first 10 minutes, we go back defensively for the last 10 minutes of the first half. And so I think the squad is confused now of what we played last season and the season before and the style of football he's having us play now, which I think something turned in his head at the Man City game, because it was such a brilliant defensive stance and a display that I think that now he said, oh, we can absorb attack and hit teams on the counter in a different way than we did last season, which is wrong. Like, to me, he's trying to fix something that's not broken. It's not the attack is broken, it's overthought. All this is just overthinking by Arteta. And like you said, he doesn't know specifically where to play Trossard. Is he an impact player? Is he not? And that causes confusion, not only with Trossard, but in the squad overall. And then there's times where he saw Kai Havertz play as the 10 and he'd move Jesus as the striker. I mean, it made no sense. And so when you see other managers do this, they replace like for like, right? I would rather have had Nwaneri play and given more time than having Trossard at the 10 starting. The statistics aren't there. He comes off the bench in the 75th minute. He bags the goal, usually to draw or to win, and that's what he's used for. And if he has a problem with that, I'm sorry. At 29 years old, I think, like you say, there's a prime. I think it's already on the downside. To me, 26, 25 is prime. And so to me, it's like, sell the guy. Because in all honesty, we bought him because it was cheap and because he had a disagreement with De Zerbi. Other than that, we probably never would have purchased him. So another route that Arteta and Edu went, the cheap option, the cheap, easy option, right? Instead of getting in a marquee player that can play left and right and central mid, right? The versatility I understand, but Trossard is just not the guy. He's proven not to be the guy. He scores a great goal, fantastic. Arteta doesn't really rate him. We all know that. So I just think it's just time to cash in our chips and find someone new that has, some European experience as well. I'm over the Trossard experiment, guys. I just think it's, and yesterday solidified that. And I don't want to put it all in his lap, but again, like you mentioned, 29 years old, top European player, School of Belgium, you have to bury that goal, or at least, or pull back, right? Pull back.
Of course.
So,
of course.
That game yesterday, right? It basically epitomizes how we've been playing this season, because I'm not sure what the manager is doing, and I can be 100% certain that these players don't like what they're doing either,
right?
Because you see it on the pitch. And then Saka coming out after a certain game and saying, "No, I don't like playing like that, but that's the shape the team's in, so I have to go help out."
Yeah.
When a player says, "I am frustrated, but I cannot do anything about it," then you know there's an issue,
right?
Because that's what he said.
No, 100%. And after playing the way we did last 2 seasons, where always on the attack, held the ball well, good in defense, and it wasn't like the entire team has to go defend when the time comes. Look at Liverpool; they defend individually. That's why some players can still stay up around the halfway line. They don't have to fall all the way back and then run all the way back when we're in the attack. And that's the other thing. Aside from that Ben White ball to Saka against Liverpool, have you seen us counter this season? Because it's always just as soon as we get the ball, we take too much time to move the players in attacking positions, move the ball into the attacking areas, and by that time, any team in the world will get back into shape. It's that easy.
And that's part of the reason why we need a real striker that can push those center backs back, right? It's great that Kai Havertz is 6'4". Don't get me wrong, the stature's there. He looks like a giraffe on ice to me. But when his back's to goal, you can even see it against Chelsea. There's a time when his back was a goal, the ball bounces off his chest, and Timber comes running up and takes it. It's like you've got to get that ball under control. Get it down, put your foot on it, and make sure that, just control it. Giroud was able to do it. Aubameyang had time to do it. And that's where I get the so bad with this Kai Havertz thing. Are we investing in this guy's career and development, or do we want to win a fucking trophy?
Exactly.
That's where I'm at with Kai Havertz. And I've had my final straw with Arteta since the Bournemouth game. There's no reason during the football gods and God's green earth that we should be losing or drawing to fucking Bournemouth. No disrespect, but that is disgraceful. And that goes right to what at the heart of Guru's saying. The players don't understand what they need to do, or they're being told something that's not common to them, comfortable for them, or let them express themselves. And that's squarely on the manager. No one else to blame for that.
100%. It comes down to tactics, the way we're playing. The players, if they had a chance to choose, they would not be playing this way. And you know what? I don't want to make an excuse for this, but maybe it does come down to Odegaard not being there, because if you guys remember that Tony Adams interview back in the day, where he was like, when the young boys come in, regardless of what the manager is saying, when he comes onto the pitch and the training sessions, we tell him what I say goes. If he's telling you something, listen to it, but I have the final say. That's what a captain does. You know what I mean? And you could see it with some of the pressing yesterday. Okay, it was better. Still not our best performance this season, but it got a little better. You know, it got a little better. But what is that going to get you? It's going to get you the draws. It's not.
Right.
It's this. These are not title-winning performances. And what does that come down to? It comes down to the man management. It comes down to the tactics that this manager is using. It's just not good enough this season. It's just not.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
100%,
some games we've
completely
gotten lucky
agree.
as well. That Villa game could have gone entirely different if Watkins hadn't just headed it straight to Raya's hands. If they scored that goal, they get some momentum. We could have lost that game.
Absolutely.
Bro, listen, I completely agree. And the thing is, yeah, I think, listen, Odegaard came in and it did improve us, which, to be honest, I knew it would, bro. I was saying this from time. But the thing is, it can only improve us to a certain extent.
Right.
But what we failed to do this season that we were doing in previous seasons was there would always be a man. You know how Salah for Liverpool is always left there, bro. They always leave
he's
Salah
always
up top.
lingering around the
He's
halfway
always
line.
by the halfway line.
Yeah.
Always. He will never come back and defend. The reason why is because he's the outlet. He's the outball, bro. Why do we not have either Saka or Martinelli? If Saka's not quick enough, fair enough, yeah? Then make Martinelli the out. Make him sit there on the halfway line. As soon as we get the ball, yeah? Get the ball to him as soon as possible. He's pacey as fuck, bro. This guy has pace. So let him run with the ball, bro. What he needs to do is keep on running. Don't fucking slow the ball down, because I don't know what's happened to him, bro. I do not know what's happened to him. But that's not the same Martinelli from when we were going before, bro. He never used to slow the ball down like that. He would run at his full back, and he would consistently run at his back. And if he had open pitch in front of him, he would stay running, bro.
Being told to slow down the Liverpool game, bro. Remember, he's rampant up the left. He was rampant the left. Arteta's telling him to slow down, start landing planes.
Calma, hold the ball, guys. Hold the ball.
Like, why? You know, I mean, and like you said, so I'm like, look at the difference in Liverpool. You can even compare. I know this is a big comparison, like Real Madrid. Why does Vinny able to create so much space? He's practically a year or two older than Martinelli. You know, they're on the same national team. They've done some training together. How can some of these players find space, but he can't? I think it's because he's being coached out of what to do. Just like we saw Aubameyang. Why was he playing left wide back at sometimes, left wing? It's because he's being told to by Arteta.
Same with Saka. Like, how many times do you really see him take on players nowadays? It's very rare. And when he's doing that, he's doing that because of his own will. It's not because that's what the managers told him to do.
You think
know
so?
What I mean?
I don't know.
Like when he does take on the players. No, when I'm saying when he does take on those players, he's doing that with his own self-will. It's not what the managers instructed.
Right.
Yeah.
And Martinelli, you see that, dude. When's the last time you actually see him take a man on? As soon as he gets there, he's just like, all right, let me just pass it back.
I think Liverpool.
Yeah, okay, maybe.
Liverpool.
You know what it is with
he did the go ahead.
No, I just wanted to say because I've had this conversation with Hooks a few hours ago on his channel about Martinelli. I feel like Martinelli is just being misused, and a lot of these players are being misused. And like you said, Guru, they are being limited by tactics from Arteta. And the reason why I say this is, when is the last time we've seen Martinelli at the striker position under Arteta? You know what I'm saying?
Never.
Because we've seen it with Emery, and it worked great in my opinion.
Yeah.
And now the way Arteta uses Martinelli, well, Saad is saying, oh, why isn't he the guy on the halfway line going to catch the balls when we are countering the opposition? That's because Arteta likes to use this guy defensively really, really much. The same goes to Saka. They need to defend a lot of run backs, a lot of track backs. They are not the guys that go forward because they are the guys back there defending. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
That's the thing. And for me, Arteta, when it comes to his creativity with the team, creativity with his players, has also been really lackluster this season. Because you could try Martinelli at the striker and play Jesus at the left wing, for example. You know what I'm saying? You can try these things, but you don't do that because you think that you know best, and you go in this defensive style, this terrorist football, and at the end of the day, it's not effective anymore because people will find you out. And that's why I want this creativity with these players, but he just doesn't do it. And now people found us out, and we fell off.
The only good thing at the moment is that we have an international break. They need to go in there, restructure, rethink everything that's been happening. Because I'm genuinely convinced that Arteta needs to take a step back and look at everything. Because right now, the way he's speaking in these press conferences is
oh
mad.
my god, Ten Hag vibes, man. Oh my days.
Yeah. No response.
You know what he said after the Chelsea game? You know what he said after the Chelsea game? He said something along the lines of, "Oh, when it's Disneyland, everyone is with you, everyone's around you, but when it's darkness, no one's there." You know what he's saying? Basically, he's saying, "Oh, when I was doing well, everyone was behind me, and now that we have a little bit of a slump, people should be backing me." Like, no, man.
That's a major problem of why he's even the position. Is I've been supporting this club 25 years, and fuck him for saying that I just need to keep waiting and stay with us. I've been with we were 20th. We were fucking 20th while Tottenham was on first like 4 years ago. Sack him. We lost to Bournemouth. Sack him. We drew Rapid Vienna in the UEFA Euro Cup. Sack him. We couldn't beat Rapid fucking Vienna, guys, 4.5 years ago. Remember?
Yep.
We could barely beat Porto.
That's a bad day, man.
We've won one cup in like 20-some attempts in international competition and domestic. Yep. He bags FA Cups. He bags the Carabao Cups. Sack him. Sack him now.
With all due respect, I don't think
the Bournemouth game was it for me, bro.
With all due that. Just quickly, when Arteta said that, I don't think he meant like the fans. I just want to clarify that.
What do you think he meant?
The way I took it, he's talking about the players. The players are comfortable because the way he said it is it's all comfortable when it's day.
So he's blaming. So basically, what you're saying, he's blaming the players.
Blaming the players again.
No,
this is not the first time, by the way.
It's not
because last game he blamed Martinelli for basically ruining the game.
And Rice.
And Rice this game, you know what he said this game? He said, if the players just did what they needed to do, we would have won that game, but it didn't happen, so we underperformed. Bro, maybe you need to change stuff and set them in a winning position, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you need to look at the mirror for once. But this guy, and I said this at Hook's stream as well a few hours ago, again, this guy blames everyone but himself, and that's the biggest issue of this guy. This guy always points the finger.
What does he want?
This guy blamed the referees. This guy blamed individual players. This guy blamed. He said, "I would love these players," and even said, "I want these players from the board." None of these times he blamed himself, bro. None of these times, bro. It's crazy. No responsibility whatsoever, bro.
Wenger never blamed the players.
Ever.
He used to take all the blame. He would be like, "Nah, it was my fault."
Yeah,
I set him up wrong today. Exactly, and that's just Arteta's ignorance and arrogance of being a manager at a top world followed club. That's why it pisses me off. We should have gotten Ancelotti. He should have pissed off up to Everton. Just those circumstances. And I've said it before on channels many times. He snaked his way into the job because of Josh Kroenke's ignorance of English football.
Yep.
I truly believe that. He took advantage of the sacking of Emery, snaked his way in there, and said, "Let me hold your hand. I will guide you guys," meaning Arteta saying this to the Kroenkes of what you need to do to make the club successful in his view, right? And now we're almost 6 years into this, and we have a Community Shield and one FA Cup, and we're sitting.
It's not good enough.
Listen, I 100% I agree with you guys that it's not good enough successfully, but he's still left us in a position right now where we do have players there that can compete and can win a league title. In my personal opinion, I think this team can win a league title.
When, bro?
It's just
When?
about the tactics. No, but it's about the tactics now. Now Arteta's reached the time, and to be honest, in fairness to Arteta, last season and the season before, he wasn't blaming the players. He was always, in fairness to Arteta, he was the one that was always taking the hits, bro. He was.
So what's changed this season?
The season before,
because we've gotten
I don't know
worse,
what,
and now
that's
he's
the thing.
blaming the players.
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know what's happened this season to Arteta, but it's all gone sideways. Because, come on, guys, if we're being honest with ourselves, last season, the season before, the Newcastle, the result against Newcastle, and we bottled top 4, he was the one who was taking the hits and saying, "Bro, it's my tactics. It was me who put out the players on the pitch, and we didn't do good enough."
He was blaming the refs for that game. So
no, I'm not talking about the Newcastle from last year. I'm talking about the top 4 one. Do you remember when he bottled top 4 and he came out and he's blaming himself? He's taking a lot of the blame.
He never blamed himself. He said these players need to reach a certain standard, and I need to deliver on that. That's what he said. That's literally what he said.
So
he didn't say, "Oh, it's my fault." He never said, "Oh, it's my fault that I set them up this way." That's never what he said. He always said,
but
these players need to reach a certain standard. That's what he said.
Again, what, for the top 4?
No, any other time, okay, when we lost or we bottled something, he said these players need to reach a certain standard. Standards. You remember that? Standards. When he said standards?
He's standards.
That's what he said most of the time, bro. He said we need to reach a certain standard, and it's my job to make them reach that certain standard. But okay, bro, you never said it's my fault because we failed. That's never what he said, bro.
But what's his standard? Like, that's the thing. Is the standard. What do you guys think he means when he says that? Because to me, that's just PR gibberish. The standard is that you compete as Arsenal Football Club and you go for the FA Cup. You go for the Carabao Cup. Because I'm sorry, our trophy cabinet's been collecting dust for the last 20-some years. We've got 3 or 4 FA Cups. Fantastic. Those were under Wenger. He snaked his way into this job, guys. Like, why are we not looking at Inzaghi and look at some of these other managers? Why not bring Wenger back as sporting director?
Why
are we looking at the guy from Dortmund or something? We have to mix this up. Because we continue this way. Hold on, let me land, Saad. When we continue this way, it's going to stay in mediocrity. 4th, 5th, 6th, over and over and over. And we deserve that. I mean, Edu sees the writing on the wall, and he just bailed.
Edu had to get out. We talked about this. We talked about this in the Chelsea match preview. Do you remember me saying maybe there's something going on behind closed doors that we don't know about? Because in the span of a couple of weeks, it was Wilshire's gone, the women's coach left, Edu's gone. What is actually going on in that boardroom?
Here's the thing: the women's coach leaving, he didn't.
I know it has nothing to do with the men's team, bro. But the same people making those decisions, bro.
No, but what I'm saying to you is he didn't leave; he got sacked. But they said he left.
Yeah, no,
it's basically like a resignation, but just to respect him. Do you know what I mean? Out of respect, he resigned, but it was a sacking because he was awful. Wilshere, I'm not looking too much into it. Wilshere just went for a new bro. He got an opportunity to go to manage a football club, bro. He's not going to sit here and manage under 21s or whatever when he can go and actually manage like a team, bro, a full team. Like, do you know what I mean? And listen, the Edu definitely raises some questions, because now I'm starting to question whether Edu was actually bad, whether Edu just wasn't given the power, whether Edu didn't have no power, and maybe he was actually trying to make some decisions and wasn't getting the power. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think Edu knows the European market that well. I don't think Edu. My thing with Edu is I don't think he knows the European market that well. He knows Brazil, probably South America a bit. But I don't think when it comes.
What did he get from Brazil?
Nobody.
Marquinhos.
Right. So I mean, it also comes down to this. Right. So it also comes down to the scouts, then, right?
Well, for sure, but they report to Edu, right? Who reports to Richard Garlick and then the board and so forth and the ownership. But the thing is that why is it that like Liverpool can get people like Szoboszlai in and so forth? And why is it that we're getting beat to players by AC Milan and Inter Milan and that sort of thing? When David Dean was running the show with Wenger, I mean, it was like Wenger told him who he wanted, and he went and got him. And now it seems like there's this conflicted, interest in players between Arteta and Edu. That's never going to work.
Yeah.
That system never going to work. They have to be on board with transfers, and that's part of the reason why I trusted Wenger so much, because he knew the European market. He knew which players. He knew some of the players' families, and so in some cases, right? And that is completely gone now from Arsenal. We're trying to sell these players on a project that's not succeeding. Second's great. Yeah, we can see the upward mobility, but you were still not bringing the silverware in. Nobody remembers second.
Yeah. Nice guy. Do I think Arteta's lost the dressing room? No, not at all. If he had lost the dressing room,
to be had, though.
No.
Not yet. Not yet is the
do you know the reason why? I'll tell you exactly why. The reason why he's not lost the dressing room. These players are doing exactly what he's saying. He's got the. I'll give it to Arteta. Arteta definitely knows how to convince people to do what he wants.
How to conquer?
They
people?
definitely know. He definitely knows how to trick people to follow him. Do you know what I mean? He has not lost the dressing room at all. These players are doing exactly what he's asking for, even against their will. Why would Saka come out and say, "I want to attack, but I've got to defend"? He would just go and attack. He would just go and attack if we lost the dressing room. If he loses the dressing room, that means he has no control over these players and what they're doing. So they're just following him, bro. Arteta has full control over this, and I'm shook and I'm scared that he's actually going to get full control over this club, which is never ever. There is no. Listen, even Pep doesn't have full control over City.
Right.
There's a reason for that. There is no more fucking managers of the caliber of fucking Alex Ferguson and Arsene Wenger. They do not exist anymore. Those managers are like fucking golden childs, bro. You can't find them. It's like a gold dust. You will never ever find them.
Show FK's comment, by the way, because I think
okay.
that is.
So do you think this is true? With tactics, yeah. I think they are. I think they are getting frustrated with the tactics.
You can't play beautiful football.
I think you're correct. I think you're correct in the way that yes, they are still following the tactics, but it's like working in a factory. You get tired at looking at the same thing, packing up the same box. You know what I'm saying? You just get tired at some point, and you just want to go outside and cut the chickens instead of packing.
And fans get tired of watching it. Right? Fans get tired of watching it just as much as they get tired of putting it together.
Yes, exactly.
That's the thing. That's the defensive play. However, the defensive play is what they will get tired of. The reason why they will never get tired of the attacking play is because it comes with goals. It comes with them scoring and getting that. What's the thing called when you get what's the thing called, man? When you
motivation.
Nice. It's like a feeling, and you fucking
drive.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What's the context?
Nice. It's an effect. You get that
muscle memory, routine,
pride.
Fuck knows. I don't know where the word is. It's literally on the tip of my fucking tongue, bro. It's my tip of my tongue, bro. Oh my god. I'm gonna be sitting in bed, bro, and I'm gonna remember it. Bro.
Instinct.
Instinct.
Ability. No. The thing is, when you score and you get excited, your adrenaline starts pumping. No, when your adrenaline starts pumping, bro. Do you know what I mean? And that's the thing that they will never get tired of. They'll never get tired of that adrenaline rush. I think it's adrenaline rush. That's what the word was.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
They won't.
Way you were describing
it,
bro. I don't know. That went all over the place, but that's what I'm trying to say. They'll never get tired of that, guys. It's true. Adrenaline rush. They'll never get tired of that adrenaline rush, bro, of scoring, bro. And then you get that adrenaline rush and you're screaming, the fans are getting gassed, everybody's happy. Do you know what I mean? They're looking at you. You see how most of the players, bro, like especially Saka, Martinelli, Declan Rice, but when they score goals, they go straight to the fans. They actually go into the crowd, bro, and hug the fans because they love that adrenaline rush. That's the main thing for me. So this whole thing about, and I do agree. I think it was Gal who said that when he played that system against Man City and he saw it. Oh, that worked. He's now gone on to that and said, yeah, you know what, we can kind of play like that now, and then just pick off attacks here and there. Do you know what I mean? But he's realizing that our players need a couple chances. They're not as clinical as he thinks. Where if we had clinical edge in the front line, then what we're doing right now would work. Because we would create maybe one or two chances, but if you have Victor Gyökeres there, or we have like a Kvaratskhelia, the left wing or something like that, they'd score the goals, bro. Maybe the first chance or the second chance. But with our players, oftentimes they get the first chance or the second chance, they don't score the goals. So it's definitely an issue. But right now, I definitely think that when it comes to for me, when it comes to the international break, I think the international break has come at an amazing time for us. I think we needed this break to get our heads on a fucking right path, bro. Because basically, at this point, for me, the league's gone. In my personal opinion, I'm thinking you're all in agreement with me. The league's gone. I think. I saw AFTV yesterday, and Robbie's saying that the league's still there. I'm like, bro, listen,
bro. The waffle
Don Robbie,
every year, bro.
Don Robbie,
if
you by some weird fucking thing, if you are watching this, Don Robbie, somehow, if you ever stumble upon my channel and you're watching this, brother, just relax. You don't need to keep on just pumping out positivity. Right. Just say what you truly think, because the way he's, when he said that and he looked to the left, looked up and to the left, that is literally when somebody's lying. That's one of the characteristics. That's one of the body. That's one of the body characteristics of when somebody is lying, bro. They look up and to the left. I see you when you say that. You don't believe. I don't believe him when he says that.
So if I say something trying to right, it's going to look like it's looking on the left on the camera.
There you are. But the thing is, I don't understand why people can't just be honest, bro. Why can't people just be honest and be like, you know what?
I wonder why.
Because of clicks and money. Bro. I'll say it.
Just
CVM.
You have to, like, the thing is, people have to be honest and just say it how it is. The season right now, if not done, yes, of course, mathematically it's not done. Mathematically it isn't, but it is. What chance is there that we can catch this back and win the league?
Half of Liverpool 3% have to be injured all the way.
2 or 3%, dude.
Bro, it has to be 2 or 3%, bro. Chance that we can win the league, bro. Liverpool have to go on an absolute bottle job. They have to they have to either lose 3 games and draw 1 for us to even win, for us to go ahead of them. So I don't see that happening, especially with Arne Slot. The way he's got these 5% playing. 5%. How did you even work that out, bro?
Bro, no, I just saw it. It's one of the headlines.
Bro, it's the match.
Really, it's 5% chance.
Yeah. It's talk sports, so take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah, who knows, man? Who knows? Yeah. Who knows? It might have been Jamie O'Hara, bro.
Guru was the child that became an engineer at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like every parent wants at the end.
Graduated college.
Bro, my parents wanted me to be a doctor, but that ain't for
me. Bro, listen, man. But listen. Guys, any thoughts to round up the episode from you guys? Let me know. If you guys want to say anything, because it is getting quite late over here, man, and I'm fucking knackered, man. My head's fucked.
I'll just say one small thing before we end off. I feel like the only way to salvage this season, and I'm being genuine right now, yeah, I'm not doing the whole emotional, oh, it's over, because for me it is over. But the only way to salvage this, if we really want to salvage this, is going out in January and buy players. And I'm not even talking about the Trossards of the world. I'm genuinely talking about maybe go out and get a release clause of a player that we know that is in Portugal. He is Swedish. Like he has a in his name. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. We can do that. There is a possibility. And also, Ruiz from PSG, still not getting game time. One of the best players in the Euros. They said we can loan him maybe for this season with an obligation or maybe an option. Do those kinds of transfers. That's what we need in January if we really want to salvage the season. And this season, the guy they will bring in for the sporting director job for January, because if they really are serious, they bring in someone before January so he can still buy some players and salvage the season. You know what I'm saying? If they want an interim guy, the guy that was holding the book of Edu with the 145 pages of players, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to make that guy the responsible guy for the January transfer window, you're not serious and you do not want to win this league this season. So that's what we need to see this season if we really want to salvage this title race at the end. You know what I'm saying? Is go out and be serious and buy players. That's what we need in January.
But by the way, guys, sorry, I just missed out on this. Big up to Phineas, who says free coot, and then sends it again and says free coot. Phineas, you're such a fraud. Yeah, it's not Phineas and Ferb. It's Phineas and fraud, because that's what you are, my brother. Yeah. So let me have that joke, guys. Thank you very much for laughing. I know it was a proper dad joke, that one, but you know what I mean. I'm here all night, people. I'm here all night. Yeah, big up. We're here all night, bro. We're here all night.
And let's be real. Yeah, go ahead, Dal.
I was just gonna say, I think there's times that.
By the way, big up to Crass Coupling, who says cheap viewers on streamboo.com, guys. Streamboo.com, yeah.
Fair enough.
If you want to get scammed,
bro, this is a bot, bro. This is a bot. What are you doing?
If you want to get scammed, streamboo.com. You know
bro, why are you showing a bot in your chat?
He's so fraudulent.
Because it just came up. Because it just came up. So I'm gonna shout out the bot, bro. Do you know what I mean? The bot's doing its job, bro. Big up to the bot.
Like you're 100% right, T. But I think that Gyökeres is going to go to Man United. They're going to loan out Xerxes because of the manager.
I disagree.
Bro, I think Xerxes is better than Havertz.
No. They have the ability. They get this. What's his name? Amarim. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, Amarim.
I mean, they bring him in January's right around the corner. They make a play for Gyökeres. They loan out Xerxes. And yeah, I mean, we already put in a 45 million bid for Duran, right? Like a week ago, I read.
Well, that gives us hope, though. That gives us hope.
Completely turned down.
No, but what I'm saying is it gives us hope that at least it shows they're looking. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The fact that we went in for Duran, by the way, guys, we never covered that on the channel, but apparently we had a bid rejected.
45. They want 70. So I'm at the point now, buy both. Like, just buy both. If you're going to spend 100 mil, spend 70 on Gyökeres, spend 70 on Duran, make some adjustments in midfield, and have two top strikers play a 4-4-2, play a 4-1-3-2. I don't care. Make it work. But Arteta's not going to do that, and we're not going to spend 140 mil in January.
Yeah,
so that's what I was going to say.
Exactly.
That's my final words, man. Thanks for having me on the show, though.
Right before you wrap up, that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
If Arteta has any shame about himself, he will take these 2 weeks because he's not going anywhere. And these hard drives he keeps talking about, very sus, by the way, that he mentions hard drives in almost every press conference. But he needs to go look at the tapes of this absolute terrorist football that he's played this season and fix it. And very soon.
What does he have? The Diddy list? You know what I'm saying? He has the Diddy list, bro.
Right, I don't know.
He has the guest list.
Do you not remember that? Do you not remember that leaked? It was a fake one, innit, of the Diddy list? No, it was the Epstein Island list.
Epstein list, yeah.
Oh my god!
and Mikel Arteta was on it, bro. I was like, bro, who's doing this? By the way,
Edu was on it too, bro.
Yeah, it was crazy. By the way, listen, El Bags. I know you're saying we should go for the domestic double. At this
I agree.
point, listen, I think, to be honest, some of the Arteta routers are actually going to be okay with us going for the domestic double. If we got the domestic double, they'd be happy. But for me personally, the way I look at it is he has to get me a major this season, because I've waited long enough, and the reason why I said, you know what, fine, we didn't go in for those trophies, we didn't get the trophies in the previous seasons, is because I wanted to get a major. Yeah, the only way we can allow that is if we get a major. For me, even the domestic double now is not enough. I had domestics. I had pause. Yo, what's going on? I had domestics. Hold on. I had domestic trophies. I had FA Cups before under Wenger, and we wanted to get rid of Wenger. For why? Because he was only winning domestic FA Cups. For me, now it's a major or nothing, bro. So you have to, if you don't have the major, for me personally, like, I can sit here and then I can call it as it is. And to be honest, for me, domestic cups at the moment, excuse me, I know they're trophies and that, but for me, it doesn't give me that. It doesn't give me that same feeling as a major, bro. We need a major, bro.
Question, Scott, but don't you want to get to the finals of these competitions?
Yes, 100%.
It's not right. It's like, I want to push to the finals of these. I don't want to lose to Salford City, 1-0 because Arteta didn't do X, Y, or Z, right? Or he decided to play Havertz at left mid, right? So I want to get to the finals of these. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying keep them with that, but I'm glad we agree on that. It's about getting to the finals of these, right? Yeah. It'd be great to have the trophy, but I agree with you. It's not enough. It's just simply not enough. I do not want to do another FA Cup run. It'd be fantastic, but we got to pair it with something else. It's not enough.
The only thing on that, is the only thing I'll say to Arteta, like an actual big up to Arteta, is that he actually looks like he's taking the cup seriously this season. Like, he's actually playing a strong 11. But is that because he's doing it? Or is it because
there's no squad? We don't have the squad to play anything else.
He has
I don't know whether he's doing that. Yeah, exactly. I don't know whether he's doing that.
Name me a club that bought 3 goalkeepers and 2 windows, bro.
Listen, the thing is, we've had a load of goalkeepers. It's
I know, but just you see what I'm going.
It's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess.
This window, he wanted to buy that guy from Espanyol, if you guys remember, for like 32 million.
The keeper,
the keeper.
Yeah.
But then we settled with Neto, who's cup tied. What is the point of getting a guy who is cup tied? It makes no sense.
Why buy an
18-year-old? Sums up the whole transfer window.
Why buy an 18-year-old this moment in time from Ajax, right? Even though he had a great game against Bolton. Shout out that kid, whatever his name is. But, again, 3 keepers and 2 windows. What?
Yeah.
I mean, those are the decisions that I'm sorry. I just scratched my head and think, what the fuck is this guy doing?
So look, if he wins the cups this season, bro, I'll say, bro, thanks for the memories.
Yeah, but you gotta go.
The door.
Yeah,
it's a good way to go out, bro. It's a good
bro, what
way
you
to
mean
go
if
out.
if he wins the cup? Even if he wins the cup, he should leave, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
No, that's what
he's talking about.
That's what I meant to say. That's what I meant to say.
That's
what I'm saying, bro.
Relax.
Even if he wins,
he relaxed, bro. Me and Gooner are just like, bro.
I'm not having
down to you, bro.
I'm not having.
Hey, we're here, man. We're
flashbacks from
Alawa. We're one of you, bro. We're one of you, bro. Look,
bro,
I'm
listen,
you guys, man.
listen,
you know what I mean?
listen. I've had enough. I've been in a toxic relationship with this club for 20 years. Okay, I need some salvation in my life.
You need some domestics.
I feel your pain.
I'm enough. I had enough of these domestics, bro.
I get it.
But listen, lads, big up for coming through today, man. And it's been an amazing show. Listen, big up to everybody who is in the chat as well. Absolutely brilliant, guys. Let's just quickly have a look actually at what likes we're on. What's the like target? What we on? What we on for likes at the moment? Let's have a look. Guys, if we're not on 40 likes at least, I'm gonna be disgusted. Here we go. We're on 27 likes, guys. If you haven't liked the video, like the video, please. I beg. What's going on, man? We're only on 27 likes.
This Tash guy, bro, he's just chilling, bro. Push the likes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, what is this? What is this about me getting cooked? Did I get cooked today? What's happened? I'm hella confused. What did I get?
I feel like
what
you
did I
cooked
get
yourself.
cooked by?
You're cooking yourself.
Why? When I was finding that when I didn't know what the word was that I was looking for.
Yeah, you didn't know what the word was, bro.
And then man was like, man was telling me, give us a description, And I'm talking about, you know, when you score a goal, you get the feeling, and then
when you're shouting out bots, bro, you know, you cooked yourself.
Oh no, you know what? The bots thing, because the thing is with the bots thing, yeah. With the bots thing, I always see them in the chat, and I thought, you know what? Where did these guys come from? Where did these bots come from? Like, did they just put out a system that just goes around all streamers, bro?
Yeah.
Maybe it's because how many people have I got? Maybe they only go to people. Okay, I got one person watching on
Twitch. Because it was Twitch,
Listen, Big up to the person who's watching on Twitch. If you're on Twitch and you're watching, just comment real quick. I want to see who you are, man. Comment
it's
if
the
you
bot,
can
bro.
on Twitch. If it's an automated bot, then I'm gonna be upset. Yeah, because that means nobody else is watching me on Twitch.
Gonna comment. Give me your banking card number.
Yeah, give me your bank account number and sort code.
Shout out Stream Blue.
If you send me 1 cent, I'll send you 100 euros.
Right. Prince of Nigeria.
Yeah.
If you send me five pounds, I'll send you 15 million back.
Oh, mate. Freaking hell, man. But anyway, listen, big ups to everybody who has tuned in, man. Big ups to everybody who has watched today, man. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate Phineas as well for the 2 super chats. Absolute legend. Absolute legend for that one, man. Thank you very much for the super chats, my bro. Ski. Big up to everybody. Make sure you smash the like button. Who am I going to pass you over to? Let's pass you over to Eldon Staffy for United Spurs of America. Pray for TJ, bro. Pray for TJ. Do you know what I mean? He has to listen to
right now.
What's it? American Waffle.
Yeah, it's American Waffle, bro. It's American Waffle.
You guys want to kill brain cells? Watch Deji's meltdown after Ipswich.
Man, bro, he's so funny, dude. He's so funny.
Tash
combination in the location.
Tash has already picked his favorites, bro. Tash has picked his favorites already. Dow, how do you feel, man?
The issue with go ahead.
What's he saying? Dow, TJ.
Dow over TJ. He said Dow over TJ.
Yeah, no Diddy, but okay.
Hey, yo.
Thanks.
Hey, yo.
There you are, man. But anyway, what were you gonna say, T?
No, I just wanted to say Spurs fans never learn, bro. They go to the biggest club, a bigger club than them, and they bring the youngsters, get slapped up by Osimhen, and they rested players for Ipswich. They go to Ipswich and they lose. Still, it was at home still, bro. When will these guys learn? Wallahi, bro. It's just a gift that keeps on giving. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what? You know what? That is beautiful because guess what, mate? Yeah. Spurs fans all last week telling me, oh, we're going to go above you. We got an easy game. Ipswich. Guess what, man? We're still above you, you frauds.
Bro, watch. They'll win the City game. And then I think they Southampton after. They'll lose that one.
Hey, listen, man. Fuck Spurs. Stand on business. International break is here. We are out, people. We'll see you on the next one.